Korean skincare arrived with a reputation that got here long before the evidence did. Glass skin, 10 steps, snails, somewhere between the before and after photos and the $100 hauls, it stopped being obvious which parts do something and which parts are just very good marketing. So, I went and found a straight answer. Not from social media, but from what dermatologists actually recommend and what the research actually says, asking one question the whole way through. If my best friend asked me whether this was worth her money, what would I honestly tell her? That is this video. 4 viral Korean skin secrets and an honest verdict on each one. No brand names, no hauls, no miracle claims. One thing to clear up first because it shapes everything after it. None of this is about making your skin lighter. Every real benefit in the next 10 minutes is texture, comfort, and hydration, which is to say, your own skin, behaving well. 2 of these are worth building your week around. One of them almost nobody needs to spend money on. Skin Secret 1, double cleansing, and why washing twice is usually the wrong answer. This is the step people start with, and the one I would think hardest about. The idea sounds unarguable. 1 cleanser to dissolve the oily things, a second to wash away the rest. Here is the skin secret. Sunscreen and makeup are built to resist water. That is the entire point of them, and it is why a water-based wash on its own leaves a film behind. That film is what people are feeling when they say their skin never seems properly clean at night. An oil cleanser loosens it first, so the second wash has something it can actually rinse away. That part is real. The overclaim is everything stacked on top of it. Double cleansing gets sold as a deeper clean, a pore clearing step, an acne fix. It is none of those, because both cleansers work on the surface and nowhere below it. Washing twice does not reach anything one wash could not, and dermatologists worry about the opposite problem. Overwashing is one of the most common reasons skin ends up sore, tight, and easily set off, and a second cleanse every night is an easy way to get there. So, the exception carries more weight here than anywhere else on this list. Wearing makeup or sunscreen, double cleanse at night and only at night. Bare face, 1 gentle wash is genuinely enough. Dry or reactive skin, the second step is the first thing I would drop. Mornings never need it. On what to buy, 2 criteria. An oil cleanser or balm that rinses clean instead of leaving a slick, and a fragrance-free second wash that does not leave your face tight afterwards. That squeaky feeling is not clean. It is stripped. The verdict. Worth it, with realistic expectations. Genuinely useful for removing what water cannot, and completely unnecessary on a bare face. The next one I was ready to dismiss outright, and I was wrong about it. Skin Secret 2, Snail Mucin, and the claim that goes 1 step too far. Snail slime on my face, on purpose. I assumed it went viral because it sounded ridiculous, not because it worked. Then I read what the dermatologists were saying and had to change my mind. Here is the skin secret. Snail mucin pulls water into the surface of your skin, then acts like a lid on a pan. The water is held where it is instead of quietly evaporating off. That is why skin feels plump and soft for hours rather than for 10 minutes. It is also unusually well tolerated. Skin that reacts to almost everything tends not to react to this, and that is worth more than it sounds. Now, the part the internet oversells. You will see it as an acne treatment, a mark eraser, a collagen rebuilder that undoes fine lines. The research behind those claims is early and the studies are small. Solid, the hydration and the comfort. Not solid, any of it standing in for an actual treatment. There is a quiet trap inside that. Well-hydrated skin genuinely does look smoother, so fine lines soften while your skin is holding water. Real effect, temporary one. Stop using it and your skin goes back, because nothing underneath changed. Cadence. Daily if you want it, morning or night. A few drops pressed into damp skin after cleansing, before your moisturizer. The exception is small. Oily and acne-prone skin usually does fine with it, but if you are already layering something rich on top, you do not need both, and the mucin is the cheaper thing to keep. The verdict? Worth it, with realistic expectations. A good hydrating step that earns its place, as long as what you are buying is comfort and not a cure. This next one your grandmother may already have told you about, and it is the one I got most annoyed researching. Skin Secret 3, rice water, and the difference between the bottle and your kitchen. This trend is 2 completely different things and almost nobody separates them. Here is the skin secret. The research on rice is real and almost all of it was done on fermented rice extracts, not on the cloudy water left over from rinsing rice at the sink. Those extracts show genuine hydration and barrier support, and they calm skin that gets irritated easily. That is what is in the bottle. The kitchen version is a weaker relative with a problem the bottle does not have. Homemade rice water is starch and sugar sitting in room temperature water, which is close to an ideal home for bacteria and mold, and dermatologists have been warning about it for years. If you make it, Keep it refrigerated and throw it out within a couple of days. Now the overclaim, and this is the one I care about most. Rice water is sold almost everywhere as a whitening or brightening treatment. It will not lighten your skin, and that was never a goal worth having. What it genuinely does is calm irritation and hold water in the surface, and calm, hydrated skin catches the light differently. That is not a color change. That is the same skin, less inflamed and less dry, doing what it does when it is comfortable. Cadence. Treat it as a toner step. Pat it on after cleansing and before your serum. Once a day is plenty. The exception is genuinely reactive skin, which should patch test on an inner arm and wait a day, because plant extracts are one of the most common places an allergy shows up. On what to look for, ignore the word rice on the front and turn the bottle around. A fermented rice extract high on the ingredient list and no fragrance. The verdict. Worth trying, not a necessity, a pleasant calming step in a bottle, an unreliable one in a jar in your fridge, and never the tone fix it gets sold as. Which leaves the biggest Korean beauty secret of all and the only one that costs real money. Skin Secret 4. The 10-step routine and what happens when you cut it in half. 10 steps twice a day. It is the thing that made Korean skincare famous and the thing most people quietly abandon by the second week. Here's the skin secret. The idea underneath it is genuinely good, and it was never the number. Thin layers, gentle products, protecting your skin instead of punishing it, which was a real correction to the stinging toners and gritty scrubs a lot of us grew up with. That philosophy is why Korean skincare took over. The 10 products were never the point. Here the overclaim is structural. Dermatologists do not recommend a 10-step routine, and the reason is practical rather than snobbish. Give someone 10 steps and they will reliably do 2 or 3 of them. More products also means more fragrances and more preservatives, and no way of telling which one irritated you. There is no evidence that 10 steps beats 4. There is quite a lot of evidence that 4, done daily, beats 10 done occasionally. So the honest version is short. Cleanse, hydrate, moisturize, and sunscreen every morning. Everything else on this list slots in as an extra, never a requirement. The exception is if you are treating something specific. Then, you add one active at a time and give it a few weeks before adding anything else so you can actually tell what is working. The verdict, worth it, with realistic expectations. The thinking is excellent and the shopping list is optional, and separating those two is the most useful thing Korean skincare has to teach anyone. What a real week actually looks like. Your daily part is the short routine, with the Snail Mucin sitting inside it as your hydrating step if you like how it feels. The rice water essence takes the same slot once a day when calm is what your skin is asking for. The double cleanse is nightly, but only on the nights you are wearing something. One short routine you repeat, and everything else reaching for you instead of the other way round. So, after 4 viral Korean skin secrets, here is what I actually took from it. Korean skincare was right about nearly all of it. And wrong about the number. Gentle, layered, protective, repeated. That was always the secret, and it never needed 10 bottles or a lighter shade of you to work. Tell me in the comments which one surprised you, and comment part 2 if you want 4 more fact-checked. I read every single one. If this made K-beauty finally make sense, a tap-on like helps YouTube show honest skincare to the next person staring at a 10-step routine, wondering where to start. And if you would rather understand your skin than keep buying things you do not need, that is the whole reason this channel exists. Subscribing just means the next one finds you. I'll see you in the next Skin Secret.